Welcome back, Thrill Seekers. We'll be jumping in today discussing Disney's Hollywood Studios' brand new land, Galaxy's Edge, in Orlando, Florida. So I'll be giving you a bit of background about the land, some of my own opinions, and basically my overall experience there. So a bit of background about the land then. As you enter it, you become a fellow traveller on the Black Spear outpost of the planet Batuu. So I went on August 30th, 2019, the day after the grand opening, so it was pretty much brand new when I went, very exciting. Definitely wasn't as busy as I thought it would be, but not going to complain about that because it meant I got in quite fast and I got to go on the brand new ride, Smuggler's Run. Unfortunately, because I did go earlier in August, it meant that I did miss Rise of the Resistance, but I'll definitely have to take a trip back to Florida now to check it out. So the land is divided, so there's I'd say about roughly 3 different areas, one area controlled by the Resistance, another by the First Order, and the rest sort of being themed shopping and dining opportunities. So for the shopping experiences, there's Savvy's Workshop where you can build your own lightsaber, and there's also Droid Depot where you can build your own custom droid. And apart from that, you can walk around and get, say, cheaper items as well, just little memorabilias, all very nice stuff and all related to Star Wars. There's also obviously the food stands. There is the milk stand where you can get the classic blue or green milk if you want to really feel like you're jumping into the films. And for the dining experience, the most ideal that would be a quick sit down and a selection of decent food would be Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, which is quite ideal, I'd say, for a family. So moving round to the Millennium Falcon, it was absolutely enormous, life size, and it did make movements, just about movements, and noises as well to make you think it was about to lift off into space. Unfortunately, it didn't. But there was lots of photo opportunities around that area where me and my family made sure to take as many pictures as possible. So finally, we made our way over to Smuggler's Run, which was roughly a 90-minute queue, which actually surprised me considering it was a brand new ride. But like I said earlier, it did me the favour. So the queue is set around the Falcon. So as you go around the queue, you'll get a better look at the Falcon as you walk around it. And the queue is basically meant to be set in a transport solution headquarters. So as you go around, you're basically walking into a mechanic shop where there'll be ships and engines looking like they're being repaired. And you basically walk all this way through until you finally reach the control room where you will meet the control leader. I hope I'm saying this right. It's Ohnaka, one of the classic characters from Star Wars. And he basically gives you the orders for the mission and just gives you a bit of background about what's about to happen. And then for the final step, you enter into the cockpit where you can chill for a couple of minutes and sit inside the Falcon's chess room, which was very exciting. I got a picture inside there. It was quite a fast experience. I suppose there was a huge turnover about getting everybody in, but it was really cool to be able to sit into the Millennium Falcon for a few minutes and get a few awesome pictures. So basically the ride is about being part of a 6-person crew, and there's 3 different positions you can be in. So you can either be the pilot, the gunner, or the flight engineer. Just so you know, I was the gunner. Only had to press a button though, so it wasn't too intense. So the cast member will basically hand you over a colour-coded card, but you can obviously swap it around with whatever role you want to sit in, as long as the other person doesn't mind. So every mission is quite interesting. It's supposed to be entirely different. The ride uses real-time video technology as if you're playing a game. So whoever's the pilot basically controls where you go. When you crash into something, obviously you change the entire game and you keep on going, but you go back up. I suppose you'd have to go on it to really get a sense of it, but it's really exciting. You proper do feel the movement of being inside it, and it's not too sicky either. I'd say it's an awesome ride, especially for Star Wars fans. You proper feel like you're in the Millennium Falcon and you are going into space at light speed. So apart from this, obviously when you come out of the Millennium Falcon, there's other bits and bobs all around the world as well. You might see some familiar faces, including Chewbacca, Kylo Ren and Rey, as well as the residents of Batuu. The cast members did an excellent job of staying in character and making you really feel like you were in Star Wars world, basically. So that's all for now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and for now, carry on riding.